Alright, so this is boxwarp, just on a normal stage here. This is what it looks like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the teleporter, and then I'm going to go into the command menu on this box. So after that, you are in an actionable state where you're supposed to get teleported, and when I'm in that actionable state, I'm going to grab onto this vine and warp into the next level. And then if I press up, I get warped to the very top of that stage. So, sometimes when you're going for box warps in the middle of a run, instead of at the end, you're going to need to zoom and box warp at the same time. Usually what I recommend doing in this case is keeping the zoom menu open and active. So like right now, let's say I was in the teleporter event and the enemies were coming at me, or I was just waiting for the clock to kick down, I would sit here in this menu, and then at the very end, I would hit A on the teleporter, A on the box, zoom in A, and, well, I didn't grab the ladder because I was pretty far away, but you get the idea. Alright, so last but not least is the most important box warp in the game, the final one on Risk of Rain. So when you get into Temple, you're going to hit the Divine Teleporter, and then you're going to want to set up a box as close to a rope as you possibly can. In this case, when it spawns in this little overhang on the right here, that's actually rather convenient because there's always these ropes over here, and you can just have the boss come over here. Typically, I like to do this with Imp. If Imp spawns, he usually spawns up on this pedestal, so you can kill the Imp. There's already a command box right there, and when you do the warp, you just grab onto that rope. Nice and simple. When Beast does it, Beast typically will die on the bottom, so it's a little bit more awkward. In this case, I'm going to have to do a bit of an awkward setup to get to the box, but I think I can do it. So, what I'm going to do, step by step, I'm going to hit the teleporter, I'm going to jump over here to the command box and open it. When the XP is flooding to me, there's going to be a little green check mark that makes a sound and fills in its color. When that check mark appears, I'm going to press A to exit the command menu, and then I'm going to run to this rope as fast as I possibly can and grab it. When I enter the stage, I am going to press down so that I get warped up to the top of the stage, and then I'm obviously going to hold right so that I can keep running towards the final boss. I have the input viewer on for you so you can kind of keep along with what I'm doing, so watch carefully. I do a second jump there just to avoid falling in that little pit, and that's it. That was box warp.